All right, my friends, it is guild battle time here today with Destiny's Flight 18-3, where we have the RVD, Red Velvet Dragon, and Living Abyss right here behind me. With that, we're going to break everything down that you need to know here to be successful, contribute to your guild. Make sure you get out there and absolutely do that to get some awesome rewards. Plus, just like me as the #1 free-to-play player, it's a great way to get some awesome rewards, like I said. With that, thank you for tuning in. As always, please feel free to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that support. Other great ways to do that too, through our memberships. Additionally, my friends, a couple things here. I did clear out 3 spots. So there's 3 slots right now. A great way to get into the guild is by being in the Discord server. That's one way. And then additionally here, by watching these videos just like this, where I'm letting you know that we got 3 slots available right now where you can join us in one of these top 5% plus guilds, which is pretty awesome, by the way, and get some of those rewards. So with that, just calling that out there. It's great for guilds looking for players and players looking for guilds, so you can come check it out. With that, though, you're here to see Red Velvet Dragon and Living Abyss, so let's get into it here today, my friends. All right, so a couple things. For Red Velvet Dragon, my friends, the biggest thing is, as always, we got this adds burn damage at level 200, and then additionally the Red Dragon skill passive that reflects damage back to the attacker. The biggest thing there is really understanding if your cookie's going to get wiped on damage resist or moving over to Raspberry to do more attacks. So that's one of the key pieces here. We got 2 team ideas. We do have our poison team and then also our darkness team. I know players have asked me about the darkness team here a few times, so let's go ahead and actually cover this one here today, because I know many of you have wanted that. So we will go ahead and dive into that and do something a little bit different. So we are at level 81. Let's go ahead and edit our team. So we've taken the Old Pilgrim Scroll, the Dream Conductor's Whistle, and the Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch. Additionally, if you caught that, what I did is I hit apply, and it's giving me those cookies plus the treasures. It's going to dump everything in your slot 1 and make that available to you. So when we do go into edit, a couple things you can see we got to play around here. Make sure that you're adding in dark cacao, so you're taking advantage of that full darkness effect. And then additionally, in terms of our gear here, you want to dive into it. So the biggest thing is this can potentially get wiped by the dragon. We're going to go with attack, though, like I said, because that's a big piece of that. And making sure that is key first. And then if you need to, we'll go select, pre-select. And then if you need to here, we can go in and we can look to see if we got some other available biscuits. So let's go ahead right there. We got attack, or we can use this one instead. Let's go ahead and grab that one, switch that into our 1 slot, a little bit better. So that's going to help us get a little bit more damage. Ideally, you're either going to be on damage resist or attack, depending on what you want to do with Dark Choco here. Here we're on Solid Almond. We can move off that. We got a lot of attack. We can either move over to attack or we can move over to cooldown. Let's stay on attack for now. As we progress, we can retweak those things. Here we're on Solid Almond. Again, let's move over to attack. Here we're going to want to be on cooldown. We want to make sure we keep those stacks on there. Very, very important. We got a lot of cooldown there. And then additionally, cooldown survivability there. All right. So that is our Red Velvet Dragon team, the Darkness team. So we're switching away from the poison here today, just so you can see this and exactly how this one's going to operate. All right, here we go. It's a great time to like and subscribe for content like this. I appreciate it. Additionally, our members do get a chance to get some Braverse cards plus coupons for crystals and rainbow cubes, my friends. So make sure you check that out. All right, here we go. Here we go. Red Velvet Dragon. So here you saw we lost Dark Choco. So what we need to do is we need to move that to the Solid Almond for that survivability. That will boost the damage of this team in particular. All right, here we go. 1 billion there. So again, couple tweaks to make this thing better. Keeping Dark Choco alive is going to make a big difference, so we need to move that over to that Solid Almond. So those are the kinds of things that you can think through for your particular team and what makes sense. I know many of you have asked me about that, so I wanted to showcase this here today. Drop us a comment down below what you think on the Darkness team. I know many of you have asked, and you can always pivot between the two. The other thing that's really nice about this team is you do get a chance at getting these cookies from the mileage shop, which is super helpful from that perspective as well. All right, so that is the Red Velvet Dragon. Time for Living Abyss. Now, last time on the Living Abyss, before we get into it, a couple things here. You got lots of these ooze blobs. The key is to really do tons and tons of damage. They're summoned units. In order to do that, we can look at our team ideas. We got 2 teams here. We got the Black Forest wedding team here, and then we got kind of the Frost and Electric team there. You can hit apply. However, what we have found in our team specifically, I talked about this last time, is we do flip into the Eternal Sugar Cookie and add Black Forest, because what's going to happen is it's going to crunch the one that's got the higher HP. It makes a huge difference to keep that damage forward. If you don't have Black Forest in there and you use one of the other cookies, what you're going to find is Eternal Sugar is going to get sucked up, and then we're going to have a challenge continuing on and dealing some of that damage. So just calling those pieces out here for you. Again, we're on attack with Old Pilgrim Scroll, Dream Collector's Whistle, and Librarian's Enchanted Robes. In terms of our gear here, we're on Solid Almond for survivability. We're on attack here, lots of crit speed and attack speed. Generally, that's the one we can stay on here. If you can get over to poison or some other stuff or more attack forward, that can be helpful. Here we got a lot of crit. This can be on even more crit. You can get rid of damage resist bypass there, or you can go electric damage. Here we got damage resist, attack speed, and cooldown, and here we got crit and lots more electric damage. This one here we got cooldown, so we'll stay on this one here today. Okay, so that's our fast flyby flask, combine the two together here for our Living Abyss run. Let's go ahead and take a crack at it so you can see that. And additionally, you can check out the video here on the channel for this one. I think I said I was going to do that, and it's on my to-do list still, where we'll go deeper into this team here. So here you see that Eternal Sugar getting eaten makes a big difference there. Again, to be able to do the damage here with Black Forest. And what that's essentially going to do is it's going to double your damage for this particular team. Here we go. Here we go. And there we have it. Done. Super solid 5 billion there, my friends. Not bad at all. All right, there you have it. Guild Battle, Destiny's Flight 18-3, Red Velvet Dragon over there, and Living Abyss over here. And we've broken down 2 teams. Today we did something a little bit different. We did the Darkness team, because I know many of you asked, so I wanted to showcase that here for you. So thank you to all the comments, and you for tuning in all the time. And with that, thank you, truly. We do have, like I said, 3 slots open. You can join the guild. I keep it open. Would love to have you. And a great spot to find it is in the guild Discord server, or in in the guild Discord server, or if you can find us here on Hollyberry, you're welcome to join. As always, because that's what we like to do here as part of the community. The Discord is great for players finding guilds and guilds finding players as well. So with that, my friends, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, do let us know. Love to hear from you as always, and let us know what teams you're running down below in the comments or on my socials. With that, thank you. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs. As always, I truly appreciate that. Did you know that only 5% actually like and sub? Let's go. Come on. Thank you for that. Additionally, my friends, thank you to our members. We have memberships available. Additionally, they come with a chance at winning coupons for crystals and rainbow cubes and Braverse packs, which is pretty cool. So with that, thank you. Great way to support between our affiliate links and Swag and Merch store, and I truly do appreciate it. Let's get out there, enjoy Guild Battle Destiny's Flight 18-3. This is probably one of my favorites with Red Velvet Dragon and Living Abyss, at least for now. With that, until next time, my friends, keep on running.